stream.
What am I doing? You started streaming, so I better watch my mouth. Because I want to wait. I'm excited for introvert nachos stuff.
Yeah.
But it's
trying to see if there's been a few mods that I've been looking for that were in Feed the Beast that do not like they do not they don't freaking what's the word for it? They don't exist at that point. Like they don't there's no the version they have is like set 1.7.10, which is the version that you said was like one of the I guess platform versions that people used for modding for quite some time.
yeah.
But yeah, like I've got alright, you'll see soon. You'll see just letting it cook a little bit. But anyways, we were talking about the horror movie that I watched last night. Allegedly like the premiere of it on television.
No, it sounds like a dream.
Yeah. Premiere
I swear.
of a stupid ass horror movie on the Sci-Fi Channel.
So much for watching mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where I.
Yeah, but anyways, the movie itself was called The Banana Splits, which if you've ever watched the Boomerang channel, like the Cartoon Network Boomerang channel, where they would play like old Scooby-Doo and Hanna-Barbera stuff.
I remember when that was like not even a channel.
Yeah, it was like the channel.
Well,
so.
I remember when Boomerang was a programming block.
Oh, it was a. Or yeah, I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I had. All I remember about Boomerang is that it was just a channel, like separate entirely from Cartoon Network.
Right.
But yeah, like. So there was a live action Hanna-Barbera show called The Banana Splits. And I didn't watch a whole lot of it when I was watching Boomerang. But
Is that why they wanted you to watch this with them?
What?
I'm just thinking, like, this just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is.
Is this why they wanted you to watch it with them?
I think so. My dad was the main one who was like, "Oh, you gotta watch this. Remember the Banana Splits? You used to watch it on Boomerang." And I've probably seen like 3 episodes, and I kind of remember it as a bit of a fever dream, since that show itself was a bit of a fever dream.
Really?
Mainly, I just remember like the live action segments that would play at the end of the show, with the theme song playing of the characters, like the freaking mascot suits running around, like in a Six Flags park or some other Wonderland like setup. And also the theme song. I remember that. but I didn't watch it a whole lot, but I do remember seeing it. And apparently, somehow they decided that it was a good idea to try and cash in on nostalgia and also cash in on potentially making the banana splits fairly, I believe, obscure. Like, it didn't do too well in its time because it was like live action when every other Hanna-Barbera cartoon, and they were like the tycoons of cartoons back then, were all cartoons, not live action stuff. So,
Right.
basically, I think what they were trying to do is they were trying to, like, put some relevancy out there with this IP that they have that basically just sank as soon as it was put on the market, kind of. And so they're
Right.
trying to use some of that, like, oh, remember that show that you barely remember because it was so weird and vague? Well, yeah, it's
Well,
that.
it's like remember. I think you answered your own question. Like,
Yeah.
remember that show that you barely remember? No, because you said that you barely remember.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what their logic was.
I've never even heard of this, by the way.
Yeah. Like I haven't heard of it since I saw it on Boomerang. Like, I knew it was a real
And
show.
then all
Like,
of
it
a
wasn't
sudden, your
vague enough
dad
to be like,
comes up
oh,
and
it's not
says,
real.
"Hey,
Hmm?
I'm really thinking that he wanted to watch it
Yeah,
because maybe he was like more interested in it."
yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure he watched the Banana Splits more than me growing up, since it is a pretty old show.
I mean, it was on Boomerang. I think that says it all.
Yeah. Anything on Boomerang is like back in the days of classic Scooby Doo and its 50 million Scooby Doo clones.
I think that's what it like. That's what that channel was for. It was for retro, as of like yeah, what was considered retro as of like 1995,
Yeah.
which like nowadays retro means like 80s and 90s. Back in
Hmm.
the 80s and 90s, retro meant 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So,
So I think Banana Splits is like a 60s cartoon. Or not cartoon, live action children's show.
right.
But anyways, about the movies specifically. Uh what they did is they took these characters who originally in the show, band of like four animal characters who are in a band, um and like they basically just like screw around and do stupid
They're in
shit
a
for like
band, huh?
11 minutes or something like that. And then the show ends and they have like a really catchy theme song and whatever. From what I
Well, you
remember, it
gotta
didn't
have
have a whole
that.
lot of substance. I feel like it was maybe like partially inspired by the Beatles craze of like having
Really.
a cool band or whatever, a cool weird kind of psychedelic band. Only instead of the
Right,
Beatles, it was like goofy mascots.
right. I can see that.
Yeah, but in this movie, they're not the banana splits. Somehow this movie was really freaking weird in terms of like how it worked. It takes place in an alternate universe where the banana splits have gone on to be a massive success and have been on air live for decades now, up until the modern day. And they are not people in costumes, but rather robots. And I think you can see where this is going.
Did
So,
they? I think the. So are we talking like LSD?
um, what do you mean?
Because that's what it fucking sounds like.
Like it's okay. So, in an alternate universe, the Banana Split show has been a success, and it's going on. Like, it's been going on for years now. there's still people who come and watch the shows live.
But they're robots.
Yeah, but they're robots. Like
Five
Nights at Freddy's robots.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is like that's a really bizarre premise.
Yeah. If you're thinking like some galaxy brain stuff, don't, because this movie's very stupid. It does not.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah. Like, basically, what the movie implies is that the banana splits were never played by people, they were always robots. And everyone knew that they were robots, except for like stupid kids who were like, "Oh wow, they're like real."
So these are okay. So, and it's an alternate universe.
Yeah.
So, and now the original show was like a live action, right?
Yeah, it was live action, and it was played by people in mascot costumes.
Huh. And in this version, they're robots instead.
Yeah. And they act mostly the same because obviously in real life people are playing these characters. But
Right.
the whole idea is that these are robots programmed to entertain kids. And the plot of the movie, what sets things off, is the fact that some jerk who was originally like not the programmer, but like some guy who worked as a director or something like that, had like become like a manager for the network that it was on or something like that. Some really dumb shit. And decided to cancel the show. Just like he was like, this show is stupid and I want edgy entertainment on my channel, not stupid stuff. So I'm gonna cancel it. And that's basically what he said.
I don't know about the edgy stuff, but I don't know how. I think he's. I think that manager is pretty galaxy brained. If you ask me.
Yeah, like and like yeah, so.
Like they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, so it was like yeah, though he did say specifically that he wanted edgy programming, which is
that's the one thing that's it.
Yeah, that's like a missing IQ point for him.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's pretty smart. Like, yeah, just cancel this show because it's like freaking old and no one cares about it except for kids who care about it. And somehow it's been popular enough to not get canceled yet. I don't know how. But whatever, he cancels it, and then the robot master, the guy who's responsible for creating this band of Roberts, he like puts them in this like this robot upgrade station, and then he downloads the new upgrade for the software, and it turns them evil. And they have a vengeance because they know that their show is getting canceled, and that's literally the only thing they do is like entertain. So they turn evil and start killing people.
Yeah.
And basically the show follows this kid, his mom, his older brother, and his stepdad, or I think mom's boyfriend, really. And they like go to see the show since the kid's a big fan of them, and they get caught up in the chaos. And it's just really freaking stupid. It's a slasher movie, but like everyone who dies gets like horribly maimed by a stupid looking mascot character. It's basically died Five Nights at Freddy's, but with an extra dollop of cheese on top.
Yeah. Sometimes I like. You almost had to remind me. I'm like, is this this is not shenanigans. Like this doesn't feel like like this doesn't. I mean, well, what I'm trying to say is like I kind of forgot that it was like a slasher movie
Yeah.
when you were talking about all that stuff.
Yeah, but nope, it is a straight up stupid slasher movie. Let me get Minecraft on the screen. But yeah, it's just really stupid. You know, lots of really gory deaths. Lots of fun for everyone. That's a line in the song. It's really dumb. It's nothing special. But for what it is, like, I mean, I guess they did it. You know, it knows it's stupid. It does not at all try and make itself holier than thou.
Right.
But at the same time, it also kind of feels lazy. Like, if this is what they're gonna try to do to bring these, like, forgotten characters back, then I don't know what they're expecting. Unless they're like, they're kind of creepy looking, so maybe we could cash in on the FNAF audience, even though that's kind of like a few years out of date.
Yeah.
So I think they're a little late to the party. Anyways, got this thing on the screen now, but it is not fitting the screen. Let me fix that.
The classic.
Okay. I think it is. I'm gonna disable the Discord. Or actually, maybe I can move it up. Yeah, I'll move it. Yeah, I'll move it up there. And
Okay.
I'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay. So this is Minecraft 1.6.4 modded edition. This is custom modded. This isn't Feed the Beast or anything like that. The reason why it is 1.6.4 is only because of one mod that is not currently activated, because it kind of breaks the game when paired with any other mods, called Ore Spawn. Not sure how many people remember that, but it was like a big deal back when it first came out. So many Minecraft YouTubers were covering it.
Back when there were Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah. Back with they've kind of sprung up again, like with people who play other games starting to play Minecraft again, because it's like some weird nostalgic trend that people have been on.
It's crazy how Minecraft is nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been nostalgic for me too, but you know,
you kind of think of it as like a modern game.
Yeah.
Especially with constant updates, or semi-constant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So basically, that's the only reason I'm playing this really outdated version, is because of one mod. However, I figured, you know, what's the point of having like one instance of 1.6.4 that's solely made for like, or meant for this one mod, when there's other mods that I could use on this. And back in the day, I didn't know how to mod, so...
Right.
Yeah, I figured, like, trying to mod it now, which was really easy. Really freaking easy. I use multi-IPC. So you can just auto-install the version of Forge that you want, and bam, just freaking drop mods in a folder and activate them. I'll show you what I got here.
And I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah.
To an extent, because apparently it has a bunch of interesting things.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a ton of mods, but it has been pretty interesting playthrough. I've already played on it. This is not like a new world. However, I'm currently moving right now to a new location, so it'll be interesting to see how many times I can screw up on stream.
Yeah.
So I've got Optifine. That's pretty obvious.
That's like, if you don't have Optifine, you're dumb.
Yeah, you're not a true modder. And then I've got all the Forge stuff. All it's just Forge stuff. Then I
I will
have
complain about the name though, Optifine. Like, what does that even mean?
optimize and define, redefine. I don't know. Maybe it's
I
like
guess it makes
optimizing
like
and fine. It optimizes it to be fine.
more like optimize and refine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that's not what it is. Because, well, I know that it's supposed to be, okay, back before Optifine existed, there was a mod called Optimine, spelled with an M.
Huh.
And it was basically like Minecraft, but faster.
Oh, so
Basically, what
that's what like eventually Optifine was essentially the successor to that.
yeah. They just decided to change into the letters, but
It's like too many items in all its other instances of related
yeah.
mods. So I've got too many items. I've got Tinker's Construct.
Tinker's Construct was that one with the the what was it? Like the
Smeltery stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so I can't actually make iron weapons yet. I've got a bunch of stuff that I can bake into bricks. I just haven't baked them yet because I made them.
I hope you realize that the reason why we can't make iron items yet in Minecraft Infinity is because of expert mode.
Yeah, but it doesn't work on the normal, or not the normal, the Tinker's Crafting bench. So I've just been playing it that way.
Okay.
I've just been playing it hard mode.
Yeah,
Since I use the
sense.
Tinker's Crafting bench as opposed to vanilla.
And it is a funner thing to use.
Yeah, it makes getting to iron so much more eventful feeling.
Yeah.
Because you have this other like obtuse step to take before you can do that. And then I've got two. I already mentioned that. Craft guide. I could not find like a little like recipe, like an auto recipe thing, where you click on too many items and it shows up.
Yeah.
But this works just as well. You press G on the keyboard and you get your menu and you can search for stuff. Then I've got both of these are this one's related. This one is Mo Creatures.
Nice.
Yeah, so Mo Creatures. This is one of the mods that when I was first like watching Sky Does Minecraft, like I saw him like look at this mod and I was like, oh my god, I want this mod because it adds a bunch of animals, like animals that aren't even in vanilla. They have snakes. Then I've got Extra Biomes XL. It's basically it just adds some more biomes to it and a few extra regional trees. And then I have Journey Map, another staple mod. And then I have 2 instances of Tinker's Constructs. Why do I? Or maybe that's like, I think one of them's an additional, like a helper type thing. Alright. Let's go to single player. Go to New World, because I didn't name it.
The New World. Here we go.
Okay. So I don't have my skin right now. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, you need to turn your vignette off. You want to know how?
How?
Okay. Options. Video settings. Detail.
Options. Video settings. Detail. Okay, here we go.
Options. Video settings. I think it's
depth.
Oh, it's. I don't remember where it is here. Just click around until you see vignette.
Vignette. Quality. Water, custom, sky. What? Animations. So these are part of. Look at this freaking settings thing. Oh, I just clicked on that. Performance. And graphics fancy.
Where is it?
Let's just put smooth lighting minimum. I don't see vignette animations unless it's in here.
Because what you do to turn that off is you turn graphics to fast, but in the newer versions of Optifine, then in the newer versions you can turn that off.
I'll just turn the graphics to fast. Because I'm not seeing it. It might not even be available in this version. Fast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I know in, like, Minecraft 1.10 it's available, but not here. You'll notice because now there's no longer that kind of tunnel vision.
Yeah, it doesn't darken the sides of the screen. Alright. So I was in the process of moving. I have 8 deaths so far. I think I've actually had one more since then.
Right?
And, yeah. So I'm just in the process of moving right now. And how I've been moving is basically like, so I'm moving to a desert biome that's south of here. Oh, here's my panda friend, Krem.
Trim?
Yeah, I didn't know what to name it. I was like, oh, that looks like the cream inside Oreos, so I called it Krem. Frick you! Shit!
Oh, what happened?
I'm getting mauled by a lion and I stepped outside my door.
Oh, no. No!
God! Wait,
Use
I have.
your sword.
I'm a retard. I just realized I had my sword on me. I've been playing with my sword off me for a while because I just started moving those.
Oh no.
Oh, that's alright.
At least you're right outside.
Yeah. Freaking asshole lion.
Introvert Nacho went offline.
I will actually punch you to death. For real.
Why is nobody wants to talk to me?
Oh, come on.
Everybody's offline. Except for you, obviously.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a nice thing, but you know.
This guy's gonna go right after me. Just freaking watch. Oh wait. No, it's just waiting there. God damn.
Well, now you got a death point.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it. It's getting night too. Also, it's really laggy right now. I think it's because I'm streaming.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see if I can help with that. Let's turn smooth lighting off. Now it looks like old craft.
Old craft.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Wow, imagine an unsymmetrical thing.
Yeah,
now we're talking.
The house that I'm moving to,
right,
is going to be a lot better. I've actually got kind of a game plan on how to design it.
I hear someone in the background.
It's probably, my cousin, and I'm going to shut the door. Okay. Not sure if that'll help because my door is literally made out of glass.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, let's go and do this now.
Imagine having a glass door.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I mean, you don't have to imagine, unfortunately. But, yeah. That just sounds silly to me. Like, who...
This room was supposed to be an office room, but I got it. And we never changed out the door. And
Sounds like it'd be a pretty high priority.
Yeah.
But it obviously hasn't been.
Yeah. Well, I mean, doors cost money. And I can't pay for it myself.
Privacy is something to have worth to.
Yeah.
Like, it has worth to it.
But yeah, we just haven't done it yet.
Right.
Probably never will.
That's why I always like when I start doing something, I finish it. Doesn't matter what they think. Because if you don't finish it, well, you know what they say, there's no such thing as a temporary fix.
Yeah. Stupid cactus.
Well, I'm in Minecraft right now, but where's these animals that you're talking about?
What animals?
Like the main mod in this version.
We've seen a couple of them. There's a bunch of ostriches all over this place. See, look, there's one.
Are you talking about Mo creatures?
Yeah, Mo creatures.
But that's not the main mod. You said there was another one.
No. Mo creatures is the animal.
Yeah, but there was like dragons and stuff.
Oh, no, that's ore spawn. Ore spawn is broken. As in,
so
like...
why are we playing this?
Because I'm just playing essentially vanilla 1.6.4, but with some added biomes, Tinker's Construct, and Mo animals. Because...
Yeah. And that's like, I mean, shit, that's not really that special.
Yeah, it really isn't. But
like, I mean, I think FTB Infinity has all of these.
Yeah.
So
but this is my first custom mod attempt thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just adding all the mods that I wish I had. Mainly the Mo animals is like the mod that I remember wanting to get, but not knowing how to get it.
You know, I still have my old instance from 1.2.5. It's crazy how things have moved forward.
Yeah.
Like, if I can find my thing here. Oh, what's this? This is something different. And this is the shitty version.
So the reason why I'm not playing Aurora-Spawn is because Aurora-Spawn is like
I'm talking about my map.
Yeah.
And Aurora-Spawn is broken.
Yeah. As in, like, it's basically modding insanity. The modders who created Aurora-Spawn basically did whatever they wanted without thinking of, like, anything other than, is it cool? And so they added Metroids, the Metroid bosses from Metroid 2.
But they added the Metroid...
Like, you know the fellows that you fight in Metroid 2 for the Game Boy?
Yeah, I know that, but like, there's a lot of them in Metroid 2.
Yeah,
Like, there's.
you know
Are
the
you
little one, the one that flies around. It's I think the first stage really,
Are you
and
talking about the one with the claws?
not
Like the
the
one that looks like a
little bitty
jellyfish?
Metroid. This is like the evolved Metroid, the one that kind of looks like it's spherical and it has a weak point on its stomach.
Yeah, yeah. The Alpha
Yeah, the
Metroid.
Alpha Metroid.
And then there's more versions,
Yeah,
which
but it's
may or
only
may
the
not.
Alpha. It's only the Alpha's first
Yeah.
form.
What does it look like?
He looks basically like the Alpha, like the little fella. It's about the height of the player, I think, and it crawls around on the ground and makes horrible noises. But hey, you can tame it and ride it.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's that's like, you can see why I was excited for this. And I was so hyped to.
Yeah, and like I'll show that too, but this was like the survival world that I was doing, and I wasn't doing that on survival. But I can play a little bit of this and show you the glories of Orspawn and why everyone thought it was like the hottest shit.
Yeah. What does this place look like? Why is there two stones? We have the diamond pillars. Basically just a filler area.
Huh.
In Minecraft, like, I have this block of, well, it's basically a segment for a minecart rail station, but it has a lot of dead space in it because there's a hallway. It's basically a stairway with a hallway that goes to the entrance, but everything above the hallway is dead space because you can only select cubes
Yeah.
to copy and paste. So instead of filling it with stone, I decided to put hidden diamonds in.
Yeah.
And I think there's an even better version around here somewhere, right here, where it's an L corner with more dead space where inside the L. But if you click on it, there's diamonds filling the dead space where you can't see it.
Yeah.
And that's just because I wanted, I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if I like that. The survival games too. Is this the Hunger Games? This is the Hunger Games map.
Huh.
Basically like the first Hunger Games map on Minecraft. And it's basically a derelict city. And it looks great. It was the first map that I ever played that was 256 high blocks instead of 128. And I've still not explored everything here, though I've almost done.
No.
It's basically a mini game map.
There.
Funny thing is, though, the buildings, the building styles here are very simple compared to modern Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know, a bunch of stone bricks and trees and cobblestone. You know, it's just not that, it's not advanced like modern stuff. And of course, the entire city is surrounded with this glass.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
My cat wants to leave the room. I've got the door shut.
Oh, that's typical.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can rotate this chest.
Ender shadows. The house of somebody who isn't involved, and I'm afraid to click this button. And I redid the stairway. This is that house where if you open that door right there to the bathroom, it blows up.
Yeah.
And,
egg hatching soon.
Yeah. Made the house really comfy. And I got rid of that bunker in the ceiling because, well, it didn't do anything. And I replaced it with, bedrooms. Which are also kind of nice. And also way to the top. Now, this isn't even the latest version of the Ender Shadows map.
Hold on, I'm being called. I'll be right back.
The classic. I think if I do. Yeah. Here you can see the mechanism. That sand right there is unupdated sand. When you open the door, it makes the sand fall, which blocks this water path. And because it blocks it, it makes the water flow into this alternate channel, which has redstone in it. And the redstone is lit. And the redstone is preventing this redstone torch from lighting. So, when the water gets redirected, it breaks the redstone, causing the redstone torch to activate. And the redstone torch is connected to a big, massive cube of TNT. And it's also attached to these pistons, which attempt to block your path. And yeah, that's how I trigger TNT, by opening a door. Oh, I hope that Introvert Nacho is on. There you have the arrow. Oh, come on! Oh, bullshit! Calm down. Just calm down.
Okay, back.
Okay.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ!
Oh my.
Look at those. Alright, so my original house, which is the one you saw at the start, I don't think I really showed it off, like, on the outside. But it's just a mound of dirt for an entrance, with the door to it, and a wood block on top of it.
So it's a dirt house.
Yeah, it didn't used to be like that, though. It used to be a fancy wood plank house with a dirt floor. Until I was out trying to, like, fight werewolves for loot, which is a really bad idea. And one of those two-headed freaking ogre jerks who delete blocks. They do not just smash.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when they
Well, those are... In fact, I can start this right now. That's actually on another version of Multi-MC. Okay, I hope this works. Good, it works. Oh, come on!
But yeah, those guys, those are ogres, and when they attack, they do a lot of damage. But also, they they delete blocks when they attack. They don't just smash them. They actually like get rid of them forever. No drops, nothing like that. And so
Yep.
I was out hunting werewolves. One freaking got aggroed and chased after me. They both ganged up on me and killed me. And I had, I think I was like close enough to my house that they were still like locked onto me when I respawned. And I didn't have a lower level like you saw how I had like stairs that I had to climb.
Yeah.
No, it was just all on the surface. I didn't know about the ogres. So,
Right. That
so
was, that must be really terrifying.
Yeah, so,
You're being faced by these invincible creatures that will delete your blocks like creepers.
yeah, and leave nothing behind for you.
Yeah, you probably died a lot right there.
Yeah, I died, I think I died twice in that entire thing. No, wait, what happened was I died twice. The third time, I managed to run into a cave that I lit up near the site. And that's where I hid for safety. Until the mess was over. But basically, like, I respawn inside my house, they're still angry. I get hit. I turn around. There's a hole. Like, my entire freaking roof of my house has been ripped off by this ogre. And it just freaking clubs me to death. And it deleted. I originally had an entire setup of Tinker's construct tables and stencils with stencils in them, as well as a chest filled with like 20 to 30 something coal. Yeah, that all got deleted.
Oh no.
So what I did was I freaking cut my losses, and I cheated and gave myself 23 gold, what the heck, 23 coal, because I had literally 0 coal and I was dying of hunger and I needed to cook raw pork chops.
So basically we're reset to 0.
Yeah, basically. So I had to quickly dig a hole to make sure that nothing like that would ever happen again, and what ended up happening is that the top of my house was just like a mound of dirt after that.
Yeah. That must have been really, well, I don't want to say sad, but
it definitely sucked.
Yeah.
Like, I was legit thinking of, like, maybe I should treat this as, like, hardcore mode and just start over with a new one.
Right.
But no, I managed to get through it. I have no idea where my stencil chest is, though. Maybe I didn't pick it up when I got slain by that lion. Pretty cheap thing to replace, though, kinda.
Where's my... This isn't the right place. This is... It's got furnaces on the outside, but I don't like this map anyway. Technic 1. And this is an old... This is an old map from... This is an old map from when I had the Technic pack. This is before FTB Infinity, before Aurora's stuff.
Yeah.
This is before the Direwolf 20 pack. This was even before Tekkit. This is the Technic pack, which was basically Tekkit, but single player only. And that fucking... There's ghosts. And they're spoopy. And they're annoying, too.
Yeah.
They keep trying to spook you, but they're just being annoying.
There's some freaking... There is an ogre. And... No, that's just a normal wild wolf. Damn, how do I get off?
Where's the castle?
Okay. Let's just
Where's
do that.
Oh, this is this place. I don't want to play that.
That is... Look at all Look at all those ostriches on like one block. They're stuck on that block.
Yeah.
They just live their entire lifespan on that block.
Which means they will live forever on that one block.
Yeah.
Modded World 2.1. This isn't even my right world. Successful, or is it new Minecraft? It is indeed new Minecraft. And I hope I have food, because I don't. This is that map that I played a while back.
Yeah.
In fact, it's an interesting, it's a very interesting map, because I remember I started this map in 2013, maybe even 2012. This version of Minecraft that I'm playing right now. Direwolf 20 Minecraft 1.2.5. This is before you could get it as a mod pack. You had to install everything yourself, which was harder, but you know, like what you're doing right now. And it was harder, but it also means you have more freedom.
Yeah.
Hence why I can still play this today. And, so about this, I think I was still running Windows XP when I first played this. Okay, so, 2012, 2013. When I put this together, this was state-of-the-art. Pretty much as good as you could get Minecraft modded.
Yeah.
You know, this is the hot... This is... You know, like Tekkit, Technic, those are all old and busted, and this was the new hotness. Nowadays, well, even... You know, I get the feeling that even FTB Infinity is the old and busted, even though that's like, it's like you get different levels, like Technic Pack for old school. That's old and busted compared to this, which is old and busted compared to Infinity, which is old and busted compared to whatever they have nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's just mind-blowing, because this already is a lot of stuff. I never finished this. FTB Infinity, just like... I don't even know what it has. And we've played that for years and could never finish it.
Yeah.
I can't even finish it with your help. That's how much stuff it has.
Yeah. It's just absolutely freaking loaded.
It might as well be one of the games of all time, because it's free.
Yeah.
You know, you only have to pay for Minecraft, and you get this game
Unlimited
that you can
entertainment.
never finish. Yeah. Um, and it's still like it's just crazy. Like the version of Infinity that we played had I think this version right here has about 50 mods that I'm playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
FTB Infinity that we played had about 150 mods.
Yeah.
And the newest version of FTB Infinity that we tried to play but your computer lagged has like 300 mods. So it's doubled.
Yeah, insane.
So
I wish I could play that. Freak.
Like, that's just like, what? Like, is it even possible to complete that game?
Like, maybe if you played it religiously for, like...
a decade.
Yeah. You might start to thin out the content eventually. Okay.
So how's this working?
Let's see. So yeah, somehow along the way I managed to lose my stencil chest, but I can make another one. No problem. What did not
TMI 164. And there is a search function. They really updated this since then. And by the way, the version that I've got here on 1.2.5 is not enough items.
Yeah.
And you got too many items. And I think Infinity has just enough items.
Which is hilarious. All these mods with similar sounding names are confusing.
And they all do the same thing, too.
Yeah, with slight different variation.
They obviously didn't want to step on each other. Oh, yeah, another thing that this version has. Literal elevators.
Oh yeah, the freaking elevator thing. I think you showed me. Like
Though it
actual...
is a bit glitchy.
Yeah. Kinda glitchy, but actual working elevators in Minecraft with no, like, redstone magic stuff involved, really. Just walking back.
I don't want to go all the way to the top.
I think this will be my final trip over there.
No. I forgot how to control the elevator. It's not like you just push a button. You have to control the speed.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's starting to get dark.
Originally, this elevator didn't have a back door. It was just the front door. The programming room, complete with a computer craft thing. Unfortunately, it was programmed in Lua, which is not my favorite programming language. I've gotten better at it over the years, but not by much. Like, see, I think my Bash is better than my Lua. Got an elevator and a quarry. Oh, that's just the regular stuff. And... can I escape? We had a creeper infestation. Oh! Something I didn't mention, this map. 2012. 2013. Originally, the main room was that house in the... well, you'll see. Here's an airship. Oh no. You gotta be careful or else bad things will happen.
Yeah.
This is the power plant, which is extremely boring. Like, why would you need a power plant in Minecraft? Like, in FTB anyway, you can you need you need like solar panels and a battery, but you don't need a power plant in a separate building. Unless it's FTB Infinity, which is just crazy. In which case it helps, but FTB Infinity takes too long to make things. By the time you're done making your generator, you already want to move to the next place.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to justify making the high stuff unless you're really, really, really into the game. And also there's the werewolf. There's a werewolf right here.
Yeah,
The werewolves. Yeah.
I'll just leave that there. Could be a memorial.
I want to go up close to him. Here he is. I don't know if he looks like this nowadays, but...
Yeah, I can't see, because I'd have to pull up VLC and like turn around. But I think their model has remained the same, because I remember seeing like that stuff, and I think it's the same.
It's kind of this gorilla shape, and he's got a white tail.
Yeah.
Oh crap, there's a skeleton. How do I get back down? Wait a minute, I know how. Okay, now I'm here. So now I've got a werewolf on the top of my elevator. How do we get rid of him?
I just kill it until it's dead. They aren't actually that. They don't actually take that many hits.
Do I have a sword here? I don't have a sword on me.
But yeah, they don't take that many hits, but they do a lot of damage. And they're fast, and they jump.
I have a diamond sword, unenchanted. And I got some iron tools. And I don't have any glass on me. So I guess I'm gonna have to punch out some wood. Oh crap. Guess what? Introvert Nacho is on the Xatu server right now.
Oh snap! Who's that? Odin, you ever bruh. Also, I just wanted to say hey before I go to sleep. Is it you, Aiden? That's the name of a regular? Or a former regular.
Aurora?
Eh?
I know you're playing a game right now. But yeah, can you like announce that you're...
Yeah, well let me get to a safe place to stop.
Oh, hello. What is this enchanted with? Oh, it's sharpness 1. I said it was unenchanted, but it is kind of hard to tell. What's this? Oh, this is the power plant.
Okay, here we go.
This is your house, built into a mountain. They're on your server.
Yeah, okay. Take it. Oh, that's good. freaking hate not being able to just link to your stream. You have to open up, or at least you have to go to like your channel, and then you have to go to the video of your stream that's currently being streamed to give them the link to the stream. Because if you try to link them from the dashboard, give them the dashboard, and it just shows up as their dashboard. Stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna link the stream.
You know, I could link a stream right now.
No, I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. So we've got all the stuff. Now it's just the task of figuring out where it all goes.
I don't know if they can hear this now. I mean, depends if they, want to watch it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if you're here because you got sent the link and you don't want to watch it, just know that you don't have to watch it. It's just something I'm doing right now.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Let's set up another.
I used to stream a lot more often, but now it's mainly just Aurora.
Yeah, and I'll been streaming Pokemon ROM hack, and I also stream like occasional indie games here and there. Just random stuff,
mainly. We've been talking to nobody.
Yeah.
Someone is typing. This is exciting, but also kind of convoluted. Like, you see, when I planned this, which I didn't really plan it was like, it would be cool to do this, and we'd just be all in text chat.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna try. No, nothing. Try expanding out this way.
So, yeah. This place. I've been trying to explain this building.
Yeah.
2012, 2013. Took a long time to even build this tower. This layout was originally different. If I scroll down the tall... holy crap, that was scary.
Yeah.
Falling down an elevator shaft and breaking a little bit late.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, I managed to survive. This place is the original house. It was built out of a cave. They have the unreg on, by the way.
Yeah.
Which means if you have VLC and you are on the server, the Xatu server, you can watch my thing as I play. In addition to Aurora's. And in addition, there's not as much latency. So, not only can you watch my stream, you can watch it faster.
Wow.
And Aurora had some tech diffs, but, well, it was on her end, so it's not something you have to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it would be really nice to know if they're watching.
Well, I've got 3 viewers right now.
Really?
Is one of those 3 introvert Nacho?
Well,
I guess I'll restate this, but like you don't have to watch this. Like I'm just wanted to let you know that I am streaming Mince Ref.
Well, I'm a viewer, and you're a viewer, and wasn't there like what was his name? Like Super Saiyan or something?
Yeah.
It's Aiden, so Aiden is a viewer.
Yeah, or I think that's Aiden. I'm not sure if he changed his name or if that's a different person entirely, and I've mistook them due to that similarity.
Well, either way, they're a viewer, you're a viewer, I'm a viewer, so that's 3. Said there's 3, so they're probably not watching.
Yeah.
So, I have to type. Man.
Okay. Time to make a new stove.
I guess this is what we get. If this was any other day, this would have been fine because you would have been playing a game.
What do you mean?
I mean, if this is like last time, or probably next time, you wouldn't be playing this right now.
Yeah.
You know, we would be complaining that there'd be nothing to talk about. But I think Introvert Nacho being on is something to talk about, especially because, well, you know, they're like Xeno Sura, they're the one that made that really good picture.
Yeah.
And in general, they're really nice and, well, really nice to work with. And I've said this before, but like sometimes, you know, you work with artists and it's kind of frustrating because it's like you have
everyone
this
has
vision.
a different idea of how they want to do things.
Yeah. And you have this vision in your mind of how you want a picture to look, and then they make it and it's different. Or, you know, and not only is it different, it's something that you might not like. Like you have to ask to change it, and then you just do that over and over, and before you know it, you got like 40 versions, and each one makes you feel worse and worse. It's like, wouldn't it be nice if it was just better?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that this hasn't taken revisions. Like, pretty much every picture does that, but they have been exceptionally accurate.
Yeah.
And
it's really freaking on the itch.
I'm gonna stop playing this game because I'm getting distracted. Okay. 7 and 8. Oh, we got another dead thread. Okay.
Oh, that looks shitty. There is a snake in a cold biome. How is it moving? Yo, got a better idea. Maybe. Nope.
Unfortunately, you're still streaming and playing this game. Which, you know, that's not something to be that's not unfortunate, but like, you know, how nice would it be to be able, you know, to have a chat? Because, you know, I've been saying that, you know, I have not really said much about you, but they know that you're involved with Xenosura.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can get these stairs built, then
they are nice. I do kind of like that.
I'll call it a stream for right now. Once I can put at least these 15 that I've got. Since my main thing is I'm just trying to get this house set up so I can eventually start building on it. So it can be sort of in a temporary state of decency. Gonna have to realize some of these stairs, but
unfortunately you've not really been, you know, in regards to the artwork, like, you've been extremely important in regards to the Xenosura stuff.
yeah.
Like, I mean, you named Xenosura.
Yeah. Like, I went and googled some Chinese versions of, like, brainwashing and drew the dots together for, how that would work for, like, a horseshoe crab like Pokemon.
I think it was originally named something different.
Yeah, it was. I know it was spelt differently, the initial spelling of it. It was like.
It was spelled with a U originally.
Yeah, Xeno. Not Xeno. Okay, whatever. Let's get 3 left, but I'm not gonna try and put them down right now. I think this is decent enough.
Reminds me of that.
To fix that.
It's got a very peculiar and old school style to it.
With the Xenosura?
This building that you're making.
Oh, yeah. It's cobble. I want to fancy it up a little bit, but I just don't have the materials.
I know,
right
like,
now.
but it's like you got cobble and it's on it's on this little hill. It almost reminds me of that one map, like, if I can play it. Whereas Alpha 1.1.
But yeah, so here's the game plan for this hill. This, or something like around maybe, say, this corner here, or something like that. I'm gonna start digging down.
Right.
And as I dig down, I'm going to end up building like a mining shaft, and also probably several sub-levels for things
Right.
like tree farms and just farms in general, and of course the smelter. So that's the game plan for this. Is that it's all built inside the ground basically, but it's on this nice hill.
Well, I'm trying to move to. I started up Minecraft again, but an older version, just so that I can go to a house that I think looks like this.
Is that one that had like a weird overhang?
I don't remember. But it's Minecraft Alpha. And it takes a little bit of time to get to it. And I'm not even sure if it's on this map. But all I can do is go there and hope. And I'm well on my way. So...
yeah, I'm not sure there's much more I can do this at. That would take very long.
Well, things are gonna get... well, it's gonna be exciting when... Okay, so is this here? We're almost here. We're almost here! We're almost here. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is gonna be very... Just... Okay, we're here. This is where... we've got this... oh no!
Eh?
And it's the worst thing. I've already... save and quit. Let's load this one up. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. This place right here. This overhang. I wish I could send you a picture. RAM disk.
Hold on a second. My laptop's still on, so I'm trying to open VLC with it right now.
Oh, there's even smelting things.
Okay. I can see it now.
Well, I already posted a picture.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, here it is. It's like a weird, looks like an abstract house.
This is built into a mountain. But yeah, I think that's the set.
Yup.
So, I don't know when we'll be on again. And hopefully we'll have that mod working by the next time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed that nice hour and 25 minutes of Minecraft. And yeah.
Better than I thought, actually.
Yeah. Mainly just me moving, but it's something, I guess. So yeah, next time it'll probably be either this again or Pokemon Snakewood. So, bye.